Dr. Elaine Morris was known as the physician who never missed a diagnosis. For 25 years, she had delivered babies, held hands in hospice wards, and watched the line between life and death flicker across monitors like an old film reel. Her faith had been quiet, buried under rounds and research papers. She believed in God the way she believed in gravity, real but distant. That belief changed the night. Her own heart stopped. Collapse. It was just after midnight in the cardiac wing. Elaine had stayed late charting patient notes when a crushing pain knifed across her chest. She tried to stand, but the room spun, the clipboard clattering to the floor. A nurse found her moments later, eyes rolled back, pulse absent. The alarm screamed through the corridor. Doctors who had once been her students now fought to save her. For 12 long minutes, Dr. Morris was clinically dead, the Hall of Light. She awoke not to machines but to music, soft, harmonic, yet made of light itself. She was standing in a vast hall without walls. The air shimmered like glass filled with sunlight. Two figures approached, radiant and gentle. She knew they were angels, not because of wings, but because their presence carried peace deeper than breath. Between them, they held a scroll that glowed like molten gold. When they unrolled it, she saw motion within, scenes from her own life unfolding across its surface. Every patient she had touched, every choice, every thought whispered in secret. Yet instead of shame, she felt understanding wash through her. Then another presence appeared, not distant, not abstract. Jesus. He didn't accuse. He smiled with eyes that carried every galaxy within them. "This is your story," he said, his voice both thunder and tenderness. "But see how mercy rewrites the pages." The scroll shifted. Every failure she had buried, anger, pride, exhaustion, was transformed. Where she expected judgment, she saw moments of compassion she'd forgotten. A prayer for a stillborn infant, a hand held through a dying man's last breath. Each act shimmered brighter until the hall itself pulsed with color. "Mercy triumphs over judgment," he said again, "and love keeps every record." Elaine fell to her knees. "Why show me this?" "Because you thought your work was science," he answered. "It has always been ministry." The return. A sudden weight dragged her backward, light narrowed to a pinpoint. She heard a defibrillator charge, then a voice yelling, "Clear!" Pain shot through her chest. She gasped. The angels vanished, replaced by fluorescent glare and shouting nurses. A clock ticked above her bed, 12 minutes since her collapse. "Welcome back, Doc," one of the interns said, trembling. "We almost lost you." She tried to speak, but only tears came. Not of pain, of awe. Aftermath. Tests showed no brain damage, no oxygen loss, no reason she should remember anything at all. Yet Elaine recounted the CPR sequence perfectly. The commands, the timing of shocks, the prayer whispered by a nurse at the 11th minute. It was all recorded in the code sheet. Her colleagues chalked it up to coincidence. Elaine knew better. She had seen the true ledger of life. Weeks later, she resigned from private practice and joined a medical mission team traveling through rural villages. "Healing doesn't stop at the body," she told them. "The soul needs sutures too." In small clinics lit by kerosene lamps, she would often pause before treating a child and whisper, "Lord, write mercy into this moment." Reflection. Dr. Elaine Morris never published a paper about her experience. Instead, she carried a worn Bible and a folded page from her hospital chart. 12 minutes without pulse. She kept them together as proof that medicine and miracle could coexist. When asked what she saw, she smiled softly. "I saw that every heartbeat is a sentence in a story only God can read, and when we meet Him, He lets us see how love was written into every line." The books were opened, and the dead were judged according to their works. Revelation chapter 20, verses 12. Mercy triumphs over judgment. James chapter 2, verses 13, she calls it not her death, but her reminder. Life itself is holy ink on the scroll of grace.